What is happening, folks? Welcome back once again to Crypto Educator. How you all doing? Now guys, before we jump on the content, I have a little request. Can we get 40 likes for these 4 crypto assets? I mean 10 each. That would be nice to see. In this video, we'll talk about Radium, we'll talk about POLIS, we'll take a look at ARWEAVE, and then we'll talk about MATIC, guys. MATIC is potentially resolving itself in a good macro bullish landscape as well. So this is something really important, to be honest with you. And then we'll just touch on a little topic, guys, a small topic that I really want to talk to you guys about for a very long time. Why are all of these DeFi LP tokens like Radium, Uniswap, SushiSwap, all of these DeFi LP tokens very volatile in the market? What causes the volatility behind these assets, guys? But before we jump into the fundamental focus, let's talk about the charts, guys. Let's enter only charts mode once again, right? The price action on Radium has proven itself to be very nice on these levels, guys. As you can see right here, we just successfully put in another higher low. I mean, to be honest with you, this one was quite close to the previous low. I mean, this was about to break the previous low, to be honest with you, but we kind of held the price action structure, and the candle closed above $9.5 on 3-day basis, guys, which is why this one is another higher low coming from this entire accumulation zone, guys. Radium right here is getting picked up again and again. Market is pricing in values at $9 levels per Radium, guys, which is why this one is getting scooped off of these levels, right? Bullish engulf candle coming from $9.5 regions could potentially prove out to be a good looking price action that could take out this entire zone, which is at $12.5 regions, guys. I mean, this is something which I'm looking forward to. Once Radium starts trending above $12.5 levels on 3-day basis, most likely you're going to be targeting 1618 and 2618, guys. You know the deal right here. If you've been following up with the content from this channel, you know that these things do play out in the market. Your 4236 being your major profit taking zone, but that is kind of far-fetched, guys. Now we are sitting in at $11. Talking about $44 is kind of like a far-fetched opinion, right? But these things do happen again and again in the market, guys. So once we take out $12.5 to the upside on a 3-day basis, I would expect the macro price action to resolve itself to the upside and most likely put the price action at 1618 pretty soon, guys, pretty soon. If we just conclude right here on Radium, for a swing trade, I would be waiting for $12.5 regions to clear out. Once this region is sorted out on a 3-day opening and closing basis, then we can potentially talk about for further leg that is coming to the upside. Now we have crazy amount of IDOs coming on Radium as well, which is why we can expect price appreciation in the small to mid time frames, guys. With that said, let's jump on to POLIS right here. Now, if you want to take a look at the comprehensive technical analysis on POLIS against USD, I'll be linking that video up top, guys. It's all about the Star Atlas metaverse, and in that video, guys, in the TA section of that video, I was talking about the price action being really dominant until you are staying above $7 regions as a whole, right? But essentially this one did set in this one did set in a higher low as compared to this one, guys. And what are we doing in the 3-day time frame? We're kind of resolving the entire rectangular zone to the upside, right? If I take this entire zone like this, yes, we are kind of solving this to the upside. And essentially, guys, the bullish targets are already met. I mean, $12 regions were already tested, or were they? I mean, not essentially. I mean, yes, we still have a lot of room to grow, guys. This can go all the way towards $13 in the small to mid time frames, but as the bigger picture goes, until the price action is trending above this teeny tiny blue line called 21 exponential right here, it's going to be completely fine, guys. Now I would be waiting for this exponential to catch on to $10 regions. That would kind of support the $10 regions for good, guys. That would lock in the price action, at least in the mid time frames, for a potentially good looking support and a buying opportunity, a demand zone in the market. So 21 exponential catching on to $10 regions on POLIS could potentially be a good news, but I'm sure as hell, guys, that 4-hour time frame is crazy volatile right here. I mean, this is crazy volatile, right? Now in the extremely small time frames, I would be managing most of the risk right here beneath this entire zone. Essentially, if you watch POLIS going below $10.35 regions on a 4-hour opening and a closing basis, I'd be expecting this entire leg to continue to the downside, guys. At least test the $9.5 regions at first, and then potentially talk about further continuing to move to the upside. If you have a bullish bias, if you want to trade anything from a bullish bias in the market, in these choppy environments, all of these 4 crypto assets are kind of better, guys, as compared to various other shitcoins in the market, right? So, okay, on the 4-hour, I think, guys, it's pretty much clear on the 4-hour as well. If we lose $10.35 regions on 4-hour opening and closing basis to the downside, I would be expecting a quick retest of $10 regions once again on POLIS, guys, right? That could potentially extrapolate into further downside. That could take the price action all the way towards 8.7. So if you're investing in Polis, what the hell are you doing watching this video? I mean, this video is going to be completely pointless to you because this video is dedicated to my dear traders, including me, guys, because we like we like difficult stuff in the market, right? So if you're trading in the market, certainly, guys, this is going to be really helpful to you. But if you're investing Polis, maybe just check out the Star Atlas Metaverse video. That's going to be giving you a good insight. Okay, guys, with that said, let's take a look at ARWEAVE right here. Infrastructure, blockchain. Fundamental rambles about this blockchain can be infinite, guys, as this blockchain is, well, to be honest with you, pretty useful on its own, right? So we'll talk about ARWEAVE in a special dedicated video, guys. ARWEAVE is setting in another higher low as compared to all of these previous high lows on the 3-day time frame, guys. So potentially a good looking macro bullish structure as well, right? Now, this cannot be called as a higher low as of now, but this can turn out to be one, guys. This can particularly turn out to be one, right? So we could be looking at, I don't know, guys, maybe a retest, another retest of $50 regions, maybe in this 3-day candle itself. But I would be waiting for a 3-day candle closure above the 21 exponential as a whole, because once we do that, that would mean that most likely the price action would keep on rolling all the way towards these zones, guys. That could be your trending channel top as well. That could take price action all the way towards $90 essentially, right? So good looking trade in the market, good looking swing trade for about 50% coming in the market with a good looking risk management as well, guys. So once you lose this entire zone on a 3-day opening and a closing basis, that would mean essentially if you go below $50, that would kind of invalidate this trade as a whole. But I do believe that this is a good looking risk reward opportunity in the market, guys. If you take a look at the 12-hour time frame, you are kind of aligning with the 200 simple on the 12-hour, guys. The 200 simple on the 12-hour time frame has proven out to be really amazing for various crypto assets. I don't know what it's going to do for ARWEAVE as a whole, but once this asset establishes a good looking trend, at least one candle closure above the exponential 21 on 3-day, that could give the market a little confidence, and that could potentially start this rally to the upside all the way towards $91, guys. Okay, with that said, here we are into the last asset, guys. This is MATIC. MATIC is looking pretty amazing, to be honest with you, and this is kind of formulating something which Ethereum is doing in the market as well, guys. Now, there are crazy amount of targets which we can simply talk about, guys. If we just talk about the entire consolidation if we talk about this entire consolidation potentially resolving to the upside, we could be maybe retesting 1618 and 2618 down the line. That could mean $6 MATIC, guys. Now that would be, I'm going to be targeting all of these levels until we are holding these price points, until MATIC is holding $1.47 regions as a whole. Yep, you're going to be targeting 1618 and 2618, guys, because the structure is proving out to be nice and Bitcoin is still holding above $50,000 as a whole. So until Bitcoin is above $50,000, all these bullish biases could potentially play out, guys, with crazy amount of volatility, but most likely the price action structures will simply keep on rolling to the upside for that matter, right? Now, what is happening in the mid time frame swings right here is that you are kind of resolving essentially you are kind of resolving a grind to the downside. You're going for a retest of this entire trend line, and then you are picking up, you're getting picked up, you're going all the way towards 1618, getting rejected and going for a consolidation again. So could we expect similar structure in the market? Maybe, guys, maybe this is something that could play out with Ethereum, right? Because Ethereum is kind of doing something like that. I mean, the price action targets for Ethereum are also at 1618. For that, the levels are, I guess, around $5,600. And for MATIC right here, I mean, we are almost there, guys. I mean, we are kind of almost there at $2.4 regions. So whatever happens at $2.4 regions as a whole is going to be a big deciding factor for MATIC, guys, because if we extend this entire zone until the first bearish rejection that came from these levels, you can see that the relevancy coming from this level is massive. Implications that are in this resistance is simply massive, guys, because if MATIC starts taking out this level for good on a 3-day trending basis, you would be expecting fireworks coming from MATIC, guys, a layer 2 solution that is there to help Ethereum blockchain as a whole, right? Aligning with crazy amount of things, we could be looking at a good looking trade in the market as a whole, guys. And you know the deal, this is not financial advice. These things are not financial advice, guys, because with every risk taking behavior in the market comes a reward, right? But remember, guys, you got to put a lot of emphasis into the risk side of things as well. Don't be delusional, right? Look, I'm talking to traders, guys. Once again, I'm talking to traders. I can't really talk about the investors in crypto markets, guys, because holy freaking crap. All it takes is fucking 4 years to bail your ass out. If you are simply wrecked in crypto markets, just leave your assets like that and maybe wait for 4 years, right? Because Bitcoin is simply going to bail out everybody in, I don't know, guys, in every halving cycle, Bitcoin most likely will bail out everybody. But if you are stuck in this market, if you're trading these markets every single day, if you want to be a trader, guys, look, this is my own mindset as well. I'm not in crypto markets as an investor, to be honest with you, right? Now, this is a pretty vague statement to make. Yes, I have Bitcoin holdings. Yes, I have Ethereum holdings. But if I'm actively participating in these markets every single day, I am going to be taking a I'm just going to talking about all it takes to be a trader, guys, not what it takes to be an investor, because trading and investing are two different things altogether, guys. They are two different things altogether, right? And let me tell you one thing. If you know how to trade the price action, most likely you can never go bankrupt, guys. Although investments can get you bankrupt, guys. So the bigger side of things, the macro side of this entire statement right here, kind of proves, at least to me, that trading as a career is the most rewarding career of all time, folks. I can just simply say this. I can affirm this to you. Yes, everybody will go through highs and lows and ups and downs and losses and profits, and all these things will happen, guys. But overall, this is the most rewarding career, guys. According to me, if you're into finance, trading is it. I mean, trading is simply one of those one of the best decisions I took in my life, folks. I'm not gonna lie about that. Okay, guys, a lot of ramble in this video. I was not expecting to do, I was simply not wanting to do this, guys. Wanted to keep this video pretty precise, but it looks to me like this is not happening, right? So let's conclude MATIC right here, guys. In the small time frames, in the immediate small time frames, I think I'm going to get into 4-hour time frame for this one right here. So until you're above $1.9 regions, 1.92, to be honest with you, you're going to be completely fine, right? You see all of these wicks right here. I mean, you're putting in a lot of spinning tops, guys. This is bullish. I mean, this kind of candlestick pattern is essentially bullish in the market, so we can expect further continuation move to the upside until you're holding $1.93 as a whole, right? So until you're holding that, expect continuation move to the upside. Once you lose this one, I would be expecting MATIC to come down all the way towards 1.7 for another buying opportunity in the market, guys, because the interaction with this trend line is proving out to be very nice as of now. Let's see what happens next. Let's see, guys. If we break this trend line, most likely we'll retest this low once again, and most likely we could be, let's say, guys, getting into another consolidation phase. I wouldn't be getting bearish, guys. I wouldn't be saying that MATIC will go to zero if you lose $1.47 regions, guys. Most likely it'll take some time, but well, the macro being bullish means that the bigger side of trends will simply roll to the upside, right? Okay, guys. With that said, let's talk about this entire choppy price action behavior that happens on Radium, on Uniswap, on SushiSwap, essentially on all the DeFi LPs, guys. Look, why is Radium choppy in the daily time frame, or in, I don't know, guys, in 4-hour time frame, something like that? Look at all of these farms right here. If I jump into only Radium farms, you're getting 66% APY distributed in Radium for Ray Serum, right? For Ray Ethereum, you have 60% and 77%, 53%, 84% Ray USDT LP right here. So what is happening right is that just to provide this liquidity in the market and just to compound your initial investment, what do you have to do? You have to convert all these rewards back into USD, guys. That creates a sell pressure, right? Now, essentially all these APRs, if you're dealing with DeFi every single day, and if you want to compound your, let's just say, all of your returns, you have to sell, right? You have to sell all of the gains, all the profits that you have yielded from all these markets. So multiply this selling behavior by, I don't know, crazy amount of people in the market. This is something that causes all the sell pressure, guys, that happens on the daily time frame, right? Okay. A lot of you would simply argue about the fact that, but all the people are just simply getting their rewards and reinvesting them. Look, guys, all that is fine, but at least in the mid time frames, these things, they do act as catalysts, guys. They do act as a catalyst in that choppy behavior, right? Because you got crazy selling, guys. Now imagine anybody, I don't know, guys, yielding 10, 20 million dollars, anybody providing 10, 20 million dollars of liquidity into Ray Serum, he or she will be getting a lot of APY every single day, guys, and that would be rewarded in form of Radium. So, well, oh well. If, let's just say, guys, if you are treating this as a business, right, you want to run crazy things in life, you want to have cash flow going on, which is why you'll sell. all the rewards that you get, all the harvest that you're making from all the yield farming, you're going to be selling that, which kind of causes all the sell pressure, guys. But essentially, if you see what is happening right here, you have permissionless pools also, guys. It's not only these crypto assets. I mean, it's not Ray Serum, Ray Ethereum, Ray USD, or Ray Solana LP which is causing the sell pressure. There are crazy amount of permissionless pools in Radium, guys. Okay, for that matter, I mean, if you just go to the homepage for Radium, guys, what do you see right here? You have $2.2 billion in locked value. I do believe that at least $500 million is Radium, right? So, well, you know the deal, guys. You can do all these calculations for yourself. All of these farms are yielding you crazy harvests in Radium itself, which is causing daily sell pressure, guys, which is causing crazy amount of volatility in the daily time frames, guys. You can see in the 10-minute how freaking volatile this is, guys. I mean, just take a look at this price action right here. This is crazy volatile. If Bitcoin, Ethereum are getting volatile by 10%, Radium is going to get volatile by 30%, guys. A clear-cut example right here. I mean, a clear-cut 1:3 volatility factor example right here for you guys right here. Okay, I did not expect this video to be this long, I guess, but here we are, guys. Here we are at the end of this video. If you found out value, hit that like bell, subscribe, and yes, I hope we get 40 likes for this video for all these 4 assets, guys. With that said, I'm going to be taking a leave right here right now, and I will catch all of you pretty soon. Bye for now.